Hello guys, and welcome to a new Steel Division video today by me, Vulcan. Today we're going to be revisiting the third and final campaign of Steel Division, Operation Epsom. The difficulty of this campaign is very hard, but let's read the description. Operation Epsom, also known as the First Battle of the Odon, was a major British offensive taking place between 26th and 30th of June 1944 during the Battle of Normandy. The objective was to outflank and seize Hill 112, a small height overlooking Caen and the Normandy lowlands. Hill 112 was considered the key of Normandy. Whoever held it could control the city of Caen, a major Allied objective from day one of the invasion. Mission 1, it's a long way. Mission order is as follows. Sir Colin, it is your 46th Highland Infantry Brigade's honour to lead the way for Operation Epsom. Your primary objective is not only to take the village of Sceaux, but more importantly to hold it. It is vital that Sceaux remains in our hands in order for Epsom to proceed according to plan. The 31st Tank Brigade will be supporting your attack, but it lacks infantry. Protect them with some of your own to make sure they reach the objective quickly and provide you with all the support they can. Take and hold Sceaux is our main objective. Let's launch the battle.
June 6, almost 4 years to the day after Dunkirk, our men landed back in France. Despite heavy enemy resistance and counterattacks, we have established a strong beachhead into which the armoured troops have been introduced. In the weeks to follow, in accordance with General Montgomery's master plan, those armoured forces have been focusing their attention on the German elite panzer divisions around Caen.
Caen should have been secured on D-Day, but all our attempts so far have failed. We are facing the heaviest and best divisions the Third Reich has to offer. SS Panzer divisions, battle-hardened men who would prefer to die than surrender an inch of ground. But the stalemate is about to come to an end with the arrival of 8th Corps. Its fresh divisions will provide us with the strength needed to break this deadlock. The 15th Scottish Division will have the honour of leading the assault, the objective being Hill 112, a small height overlooking Caen. Hill 112 is the key to Normandy. Once in our hands, the Germans will be unable to hold Caen. But before reaching Hill 112, your 46th Highland Brigade will have to secure Sceaux, a major crossroads which happens to be a strong point of the German main line of defence. To help you in your task, Churchill tanks from the 31st Tank Brigade will be supporting your advance. The enemy we are facing is the 12th SS Panzer Division. The Baby Division, as we used to call it mockingly. But those teenagers have proven themselves to be as tough as the most battle-hardened veterans, and more fanatical. Expect heavy resistance for the city itself from the Panzer Grenadiers, and armoured counterattacks to recapture any lost position. Intelligence also reports the presence nearby of elements from 21st Panzer and heavy SS Panzer Abteilung 101, which could join the fight. It is vital that you hold Sceaux at any cost, for it will be the springboard of our future offensive toward Hill 112. Operation Epsom starts tomorrow at dawn. Be ready, gentlemen.
Our objective is here. Sceaux. Compose your battle group.
Here we are. We are going to be supporting our allies and their Churchill 4s in an advance towards show. Let's compose our battle group. First of all, recon. We've only got one set of scouts. I would like to have two, ideally. But we can't change that now since we have maximum activation points used.
Our veteran infantry will be crucial to take and hold show, but be aware that they don't have close-range anti-tank weapons, except for rifle leaders. The latter will have a dual role. They will both strengthen nearby units and be very useful with their PIAT against enemy tanks in the city. Make sure that these officers accompany each of your infantry groups.
So I changed out the Bren group for rifles. It's something I would pretty much always recommend. The rifles just trump the Bren group so much.
Honey Stewarts are way outclassed by German tanks. We should use them to support our infantry, but fall back wherever the panzers are showing up. Let our anti-tank guns deal with them.
So we can probably get away with only using one card of honey, since I don't think they're going to come in that useful throughout this mission.
Churchill AVRE are equipped with a powerful 290mm gun, perfect for destroying defensive positions. Our Bedford trucks are carrying supplies that will be much needed by our artillery and anti-tank guns.
I don't think we need the dingoes. If I take out the dingoes, then I can actually get another card of rifle leaders, which I think is a much better choice.
Anti-tank guns will play a major role in this battle. Our 6-pounder should support our advance on show, while the 17-pounder should be deployed to cover its approach once the city is in our hands. The latter are our only means of destroying medium panzer at long range. We should leave some leaders with them to repel incoming counterattacks. PIAT teams will also be useful against panzers in urban battle.
I don't think it's very important for us to have many 6-pounders early on. I guess it depends how much armor they have. But if they're going to be coming at us in the defense with Panthers and Tigers and such, having more 17-pounders is probably the best idea. Let's move on to artillery.
Self-propelled mortars and 25-pounder guns are good assets to silence MGs and anti-tanks guns, both with explosives or smoke shells. They will be vital in supporting our attack on show, as well as in helping our friends from the 31st Tank Brigade.
So we're going to remove the 2-inch carriers. We'll just have the 25-pounders in Phase A. And then that will allow me to bring in those scouts that I wanted. And that's looking absolutely fine. Let's validate and carry on. We do actually get assigned a couple of Honeys and Humber Mark IVs at the start, so we can definitely use those throughout. But the main thing I'm going to need early on, I think, is just scouts. We'll just recon our way, and then I'll just hit like AT guns with artillery. So let's place a couple of artillery relatively centered. I think this is probably the best place actually, so we'll just pop a couple there. I am going to put command with them to make them 2-star 25-pounders. That would be very useful. I could also bring in a Bedford supply early on, but I don't think I'm going to. But yeah, we'll leave that as sort of a 25-pounder position. Then we need scouts. I'll probably put some scouts on the left. We'll put some here. We'll put some here, and we'll put some here. Cool. That's going to be the majority of our points spent already. I could maybe invest into a 6-pounder. I think that's maybe a good idea if they start rushing towards us early on or something like that. I don't think they will, since we have like the Churchill 4s to help us out regardless, but yeah, we'll see. And that will be pretty much it. I think I might just unload these straight away as well. Actually, the one on the left can sort of move forwards and unload. May as well move forwards the Humber Mark IV and the Honey as well. These guys can all just kind of zoom behind here and then attack move forwards. I'm really not sure. There might actually be AT in there, which would suck. Let's try and zoom up. I doubt they'd put an AT gun in there. That would be pretty troll if they did. And we'll move up this and unload there. That just needs to unload straight away, and we'll have these guys unload on the right side. Okay, let's launch the battle. Well, there's already an AT gun that we can see. So let's move back.
Set defensive positions ahead of show. Artillery smoke rounds should help us close on them without too much damage.
Right, let's have these scouts run forwards. These ones too. Keep the universal carriers out of harm's way. There's definitely AT guns pretty close, so I will need to be careful. So we'll have the 25 pounders ready to go.
Recon team, ready.
Well, why are they not moving?
The German garrison has artillery
It's so random.
support. We should deal with
You can see that. You can see me giving them the order.
artillery fire.
Am I accidentally cancelling that?
Let's have a look around here.
It's like cancelling it on its own. That's rather odd. I thought maybe my E key was stuck, but it's not the case.
Gun, sir. Give us a good
I don't think pushing a 6-pounder through there is a good idea. But we will want to destroy
smash them.
these AT guns. So let's focus those on the right to help our guys out. Let's just go pick up those scouts. Maybe that will help. I think they've got stuck inside a building or something. Well, there's also that Pack 38 and there's another Pack 38 there. There's a lot of Pack 38s.
Get out now. Need a ride.
Alright, let's focus on the other ones now, since we've pinned those down. They should be able to finish them off. Why do they get Humber Mark 3s and I don't? I would have definitely bought Humber Mark 3s if I was allowed to.
Everybody out. Let's have a look around here.
Okay, now I can move them fine. That's good. Oh, we're being counter-batteried by the Vespa. Oh, nice hit. Okay, beautiful. Let's move this back. We're gonna move them because I don't want to be taken out by the Vespa, but with that AT gun gone, I can actually move quite aggressively to this left side, I think, and take on all of these infantry squads. Let's attack the Vespa. That's what I want to kill.
Let's roll. We're under fire. Yes, sir.
Keep moving forwards with the recon.
Yes, sir.
There's a Panzerschreck. Okay. Don't think we need to worry about that AT gun. Looks like they've got it sorted.
Fire. Smash them.
Please kill the Vespa. I'm just going to drive all of these round the corner. Okay, there we go, it's dead. Let's move the 6-pounder now into that tree line. We can have the scouts continue to move forwards. There is some Speertrupp there and the Panzergrenz as well. Start hitting those with some artillery fire. Wow, my units are being really, really crap right now. This is crazy.
Ready to pound them, sir.
Right, that Panzergren didn't have any AT, so I don't have to worry about it too much.
Get down. Awaiting instructions.
Let's make sure these are on attack move now so that we can
Yes.
kill off the enemy infantry nice and easy.
Let's go and look for Jerry.
Okay, so I've been purposely saving quite a lot of points because I just want to make sure that what I want to buy first before I bring it in. So we'll bring in an AVRE. I'll probably bring in a bunch of rifles, and those can assist in actually continuing to push up.
Okay, sir. Waiting for orders.
Right, we'll attack move forwards.
Ready to bruise
Move the 6-pounder back into position. Right, we've made the MG4 back, that's good. Let's control group these so that I can easily use them in the future. Oh, Panzerschreck was falling back, but it got killed, so that's good. Oh, my universal carrier got killed. Oh, that's some Panzer Grants, okay. I think as long as the scouts are alive, that's fine. Let's have these rifles push into the town and unload. Yeah, we're basically surrendering like half of them. That is fine. Alright, let's target this AT gun. We'll start moving forwards. I want to stop hitting my own dudes with artillery. I do need some command, actually, thinking about it. Let's get some command in here.
Show is ours, sir. Now we should make ready to repel any counterattack.
Okay, well that was a bit premature, I feel. Because we don't actually hold Show right now.
Germans are trying to retake Show. Engaging them in the outskirts might be to our disadvantage.
Okay.
We should let them in and draw them under our AT guns and infantry fire. Stay on your guards, gentlemen.
What I do want to do is get some recon into this church. That would be great.
Grab your stuff.
Let's just move back here so that they don't get surrendered.
Germans are coming with tanks and armored support. We should place some AT guns to deal with them. Your orders, sir.
This is ridiculous. Like I don't even own the settlement. Like, oh dear. Like Show isn't under our command. We're already being counterattacked. I guess I may as well start bringing in some 17-pounders as soon as I can. I'm going to bring in another set of command for the right side as well. Did we lose some rifles? No, we didn't. They just fell back. I'm going to take out this Pack 38 if I can. Right, there we go. It's gone. Unload the rifle leader. Nice, we actually surrendered both of those. Okay, let's get the scouts into the church and we'll put them on return fire so they get shot at. On this left side, I think we're all good for now. Get the 6-pounder to move up. We'll need to move up these scouts on the left side. I think I'm going to need some supply for these guys. And we need to move them up since they're well out of range right now. So we'll do that. Let's just put him in there. We'll move up to there and unload. Cool. That's fine. All of the tanks on the right side got destroyed. I don't know why they were so far away from the town. No idea how we're going to deal with the Panther right now, if I'm completely honest. We could draw them in, like they said, but I don't think the AI is really going to play ball when it comes to that. Alright, I've got another unit of command coming in. Let's push them over to the right side. I'm actually going to bring in a bunch of Vickers. I think they would be pretty useful for, like, covering our flanks against infantry. Right, there we go. Let's get out of line of sight of that AT gun. And if we can, let's fire on that AT gun, because I should probably try and take that out sooner than later. Have the Bedford supply come back and just stop that one where it is. Good, right, let's move back here. I'm a little bit concerned about the Panzer IV engagement. Let's move to the left. I think that Humber Mark IV might be dead. Yep, it's gone.
Radio check, red 1-6, over. Loud and clear, out.
Okay, 17 pounder time, please. My scouts got killed on the right side. That's unfortunate. We'll have to defend that right side at some point, I feel. Bring in another AT gun. Having the counter-attack occur so quickly is really bad. So we're probably going to complete the mission quicker, but if I'm completely honest, this is going to be extremely difficult. Just make sure that Pack 38 dies. And these can all unload where they need to. Okay, let's unload them now, because that's a 2, 3, 4, 1. I feel like those Vickers are going to get chunked. It's really not good. I'm sorry, Vickers. Yeah, it's gone. Okay, at least that one's in cover. We've got AT guns coming up, which is good. More reinforcements are on their way. Probably just have to unload that relatively early, I feel. And we'll have this one drive up to here and unload.
Ready, sir.
Good. Right, so we've killed 12, 14 out of 30. Lost only a couple of units of rifles, I think, so far. Right, let's make sure we get in the tree line there. Command carrier did go down, which is not good. This 17 pounder is actually in a really nice position to shoot both to the right and straight ahead up the road. Did I bring in a 17 pounder for the left side? I probably should if I haven't. I could bring in a couple. Get away from the edge of the town there. Okay. I'm going to fall back on this right side as well, just so my 6 pounder can do its work. I'm going to put both of these Vickers onto reserve fire for now.
Anti-tank team, operational, sir.
That is fine. Okay, let's bring in some rifles here to just help things out. Should kill the 233. There we go, bail out, nice. The honey can stay behind there, that is okay.
Platoon formed and ready. They've spotted us. Let's go, Lieutenant.
Let's move the command carrier into the town. I'll also move the AVRE over as well. Oh, that's another Panther D gone. This is brilliant. The 17 pounder is in such a nice position. Let's unload this one. And we'll push it forwards. Gonna bring in some more rifles just to make sure we're holding the town okay. Oh, that shot was beautiful.
The German counterattack is faltering, sir. Let's keep the pressure on, and they'll soon be in full retreat.
Did you see that AVRE take out 3 squads in one shot? That was so good. Alright, the Piat needs to hit the mark. There we go.
more kill. Everybody
Right, we have the rifles here. Let's push forwards with them. And I think I'm going to open up with the Vickers now. It should be okay to do so.
Target down. Gun ready, sir.
What about these 25 pounders? I mean, I could probably just fire at the Pack 40 here. I might do that.
One more kill. At your orders. Combat to me.
Need those rifles to that rifle leader to come back.
Target down.
Oh, we've done it.
The Germans have had enough for today, sir. They're breaking off. Show remains ours.
Now.
Perfect. That was absolutely insane. What a first mission that is. 16 minutes and 9 seconds it took us. I feel like we did it a bit too quickly because I wasn't even in phase B by the time Panthers were like up our ass. That was very, very quick. And our teammate, like our AI, lost a lot of tanks. A lot of tanks. Completely unnecessarily as well. I feel like I probably could have done more with the AVRE, but check out that 17 pounder. Beautiful. 3 Panther Ds, 3 Panzer IVs, 2 232s, or 2 333s. And in terms of losses, we lost rifles, we lost 2 Vickers HMGs, we lost a command carrier, a Humber Mark IV, and the Universal carrier. We had very minimal losses, actually. Yeah. Not bad. But that's it for now. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the mission, and hopefully you'll join me for the next one. And until then, I'll see you next time. Goodbye.